welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, my name is Ivy, and today we're starting the video off in the car because we are going to go inside the dressing room of Target to try to find some affordable bikinis for this summer. I have a good amount of bikinis, but it's been a while since I've had a new one, and I'm going on a trip in a few weeks that I will be posting on YouTube, but it will be in a tropical sunny place, and so I'm on the hunt for a affordable bikini because I don't feel like spending hundreds of dollars right now. I don't know how the selection is looking today, so we might have to go to another one. The kind of bikini that I'm looking for is a triangle top. The bottoms, I don't like to have too much coverage, but I also don't like for it to show too much. I like a good balance right in the middle. So I'm going to be looking for more triangle cuts with medium coverage on the bottom. Based on my body type, if you watched my last video, the best bikini styles that look better on my kind of body, which is an inverted triangle slash rectangle, or triangle cut, just because I have a broad upper body. I found that any kind of like strapless or big circular cupped tops just don't look good on me. Most of my bikinis, if not all of them, are triangle top, and I'm gonna be looking for more triangle tops today. I have a few one pieces, so I don't think I'm gonna be looking for one pieces, but I just want to see what I can find, and hopefully it's at least one, maybe two if I'm really lucky. Maybe we find none, but I wanted to take you all with me along on this journey in case you are in the same boat as me. Maybe you're trying to look for a little bikini refresh, but you also don't want to spend a lot of money on new bikinis. Maybe you can find your next bikini at Target. So without further ado, let's go see what kind of bikinis we can find at Target. The music is really loud, but there are so many options. And there's a 30% off sale today. All bathing suits except for 3 brands, I think. I got all different sizes, all different cuts. I just grabbed what I thought looked good, and there were so many in my sizes. So that's always a plus. But we have a lot to try on, so let's go ahead and get started. So we are back at home. I really wanted to film inside the dressing room, but the music was really loud. I'm sure you could probably hear from the small little clip I got right when I started. But I decided I would just sit down and talk about all of the bikinis that I tried on. Target had so many options. It is actually crazy. I'm really happy that I went today of all days. It was in the middle of the day, so it wasn't too busy. And I feel like they had really good stock because they had so many different sizes. I found every bikini that I liked in the size that I needed. And so I tried on 15 different bikinis today, and I'm going to show you all the ones I tried on, what sizes I tried them on in, and also show you at the very end which ones I ended up getting. Because we tried on 15 bikinis, let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So the first one was a beautiful floral print. It was kind of a cream background color with dark pink and purpley flowers. It was really pretty. I got it in a medium top and small bottom. It was really cute, but just overall I wasn't in love with it, and so I thought about it, but then I was like, let me try on the other one. I did end up getting this one, but again, it was very cute. I love the pattern, and I think it's a great option. The second one, another floral. I tell that there's a theme going on this year, and that's florals, but this one was a more white based floral with blue. I believe I got both pieces in a small. I'm actually not remembering right now, but it had round cups, which I don't normally go for. This one was just really uncomfortable. I hated it from the minute I put on. I think it was just too small, so I think that was just my fault for not grabbing the right size. But at Target I can be anywhere from a small, medium to a large depending on the piece, so I just grabbed what looked like it would fit me. This one was an immediate no. The third bikini was a pink bikini with a white border. It was a typical triangle top, my favorite. I got a medium in both sizes. The bottoms were a mid-rise, ultra high, super cheeky. I do think that I would need a smaller top. The cups on the top were oddly really large. I don't know why. They were like protruding. I believe it might be the padding inside, but I do have a small chest, and I just felt like it was too much coverage. Like, it just made my chest look very odd, and so this one was also a no. It was also giving Pepto-Bismol. Now I look really good in pink, but more of a pastel pink. I was hoping that this one would work out, but it didn't, but that's okay. The The fourth bikini was a beautiful sage green triangle bikini. I got a medium in both the top and the bottom. The bottoms were a low-rise, extra cheeky, high leg bottom. Now, I loved this color on me, like loved. The minute I put it on, I was like, this one's amazing. I think I'm gonna like this one. But then over time, I was just like, this one isn't fitting as well as I would like it to, so I decided to skip on this one as well. It was also a little bit basic, and I do have some basics already, so I decided to go ahead and wait and try on the other bikinis and then keep it off to the side if at the end of it that's the one I like the most. But again, I liked the color, but overall this one was also a no. The next one, another triangle bikini. This one was very interesting. It was like a shiny blue triangle top. I got a small on top and a medium on the bottom, but I still feel like I needed to size down on the bottoms. They were giving me diaper butt, which is not my favorite. I loved the color again with my eyes, but the cut of the triangle was very weird, so I also passed on this one. Now this next one is the first one that I really liked. It was a dark blue triangle cut, but this triangle top was very different. It had thicker strap going around the neck, and it was very flattering on my body type. The bottoms were also really comfy. I got a medium in both of them. I also loved the gold detailing. It matched the gold necklace that I wear all the time and my gold jewelry. So I loved this one overall. I definitely put this one to the side, and the reason for that was because Target was actually having a 30% off sale bikinis today, so perfect, right? But there were exclusions on certain brands, and this one was the one brand that they were not part of the 30% off deal. So I thought to myself, I said, okay, if I really love this one and this is the only one I love, I will put this off to the side, which I did, and then I tried on the other ones. Bikini number 7 was another blue and white floral. I got it in a 34C top and a small bottom. It had a sweetheart neckline on the top, which if you watch my body shapes video, you'll know that sweetheart neck are very flattering on an inverted triangle. So that is something that I noticed, is that it looked really flattering on my upper body. So right away, I liked this one. I love the pattern as well. With my natural hair and my skin tone, I just feel like the color and the pattern overall was just absolutely beautiful on this one. So overall, I liked it. I did notice it was squeezing on the side, you know, like the side boob. Some of the girls out there might understand. So I felt like I needed to size up to a 36C, but again, overall, this was a great one. I loved this one. So bikini number 8 was a teal bikini with a lace border. I got a medium in both the top and the bottom. Unfortunately, the bottoms were a little baggy. I love the idea of it, like the lace trim. I loved it, but it just wasn't doing it for me. Now number 9 is a fruit top bathing suit, which was very similar to the Matilda Durr fruit line that she made. So I was really attracted to this one just based on looking at it. I thought it was really cute, but I did go into it with a little bit of hesitation. I got a small in both the top and the bottom. The top was surprisingly comfortable, and the bottoms fit better than a lot of the other ones that I tried, but I just wasn't loving it. The pattern felt a little bit cheap in my opinion, so I decided to skip on this one as well. But I know for sure that it's going to be really cute on some people out there. Bikini number 10 was another floral, another blue one. I got a medium in both the top and the bottom. It had a very unique cut on the top. It was definitely made for the itty bitty titty committee. It was almost flattening my already flat chest. So I don't know what was going on, but I loved the pattern so much of this one that I was really conflicted. I didn't know which way I was leaning. I couldn't tell if I liked it or if I didn't. The bottoms were a simple tie bottom. So I have a love-hate relationship with tie bottom bikinis. So this one was really hard for me. Again, I loved the pattern. The pattern was just so pretty. This one I was going back and forth on getting, and I will talk at the end which way I decided to go. Bikini number 11, I loved this one when I saw it hanging. It was a white bikini with a black border. The top was a triangle cut that was kind of rounded, almost like a round cup, but it was technically a triangle top. And the bottoms were high-waisted bottom. Now, I got a small on the top, which was perfect, and I also got a small on the bottom. Really big mistake. They were really tight on me and just squeezing places I did not want to be squeezed. I loved the top so much, and I'm really bummed that these bottoms were the only ones they came in now. But that being said, I do feel like the bottom bottoms would be so flattering, and this bikini would just be so cute for anyone that does want to cover up their stomach a little bit. I found this bikini like one of my favorites for sure. It just wasn't the kind of style that I was looking for in terms of the bottoms, and I don't like buying bathing suits separately, so I decided if I didn't like the bottoms, I wasn't going to buy it all together. But this one was a great find for anyone that wants a little bit more coverage. Bikini number 12 was a light blue bikini with an orange border. I got a small top with a medium bottom. Now there was nothing wrong with this one. I loved the blue, but I'm just not an orange girl. Orange doesn't look good on me. In fact, it's actually my least favorite color. So I think that this one was a great basic bikini, but it just was not something that I loved. They had other colors with the kind of like neon color trend that's going on. So like a neon pink with an orange, or like a yellow and a blue. So they definitely had other colors in the same cut. Again, it was a great basic bikini, but it just wasn't one that I was loving. So I decided to skip on this one as well. Bikini number 13 was a brown number, and I love brown on me, so I was really excited about this one. It was another triangle top. This also had gold details, which again, I wear gold, so I love that it had the little gold details on it. I got a small top with a medium bottom. I loved the color on me. This was another situation where I just loved how it made me look, but I didn't like the feel and the cut of the bikini itself, so I also skipped on this one. But if you like brown, this is a really fun one. Again, with the gold, I thought it made it a little bit elevated since it was more of a simple bikini. I didn't end up going with this one, but another good one that I like overall. Number 14 was one of my top favorites. It was a black and white gingham triangle top. Now this one, I loved the bottom so much, but the top was the reason why I decided not to get this one. If you watch my body shapes video, you know that inverted triangle body shapes like mine, we really want to minimize the details on top, and I felt like the pattern of the gingham was making my chest, like my upper body in general, just feel so much bigger. I got a small top and a medium bottom with this one, but again, I decided not to go with this one just because I didn't love the top on me. Now the last one was a really cute black cherry embroidered triangle top. I could not find a bottom at this Target, so I just tried it on for fun because I do have some black bottoms. I decided not to go with this one just because I don't like buying bikinis separately, and I didn't love this one as much as I loved the other ones. Now for the one that I decided to get, I did end up going with one, but I was very close to buying two, and it was this one. So it was this white and teal floral pattern. Now I love floral prints. I have so many floral bikinis. I thought this one was so pretty on me with my skin tone and my hair color and my hair texture. So I love this one. I also don't like tie bikinis, so I liked that this one didn't have the tie. This was a different detail. Now these are medium coverage. They're a little bit more coverage than I normally go for, but I thought I'd give them a try. I did get both of these in a small. So I feel like the Target lighting was really bad, so I will go ahead and just show you the actual true color of this one is and do a little overlay of me in the bikini at home in different lighting, but this is the one I went with. Now with that being said, I almost bought the blue and white bikini floral with the really weird small top. I loved this print so much that I really wanted to buy this one. In fact, it was actually in my cart, and they had the same print in a one piece, so I actually decided to go try the one piece, and I almost bought that one. I decided to buy neither of them because the one piece they only had a medium in, and I noticed that it was bunching around my stomach and my back, so I definitely needed a small, and they only had either an extra small or a large or a medium, so I decided to go with neither, but it's definitely in my mind. I'm thinking about it. I might go back and buy it, but for now I'm really happy with this one. I feel like this will be a great addition to my collection, and it'll be great for my upcoming trip, especially because floral and it's blue and I'm going somewhere tropical, so I think this one will be really pretty to wear with all of the clothes that I'm going to be bringing to the trip. So I'm happy with this one. Hopefully I will post some pictures in it, me wearing this one. I will also link it below, as well as any of the other bikinis I can find. I will link in the description. But with that being said, that was the inside the dressing room of the Target for inside the Target dressing room shopping for affordable bikinis. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you for the next one. Bye.